Hey guys, I'm going to post a video each week so that you know what's due. It might just be a plain old face-to-face video like this one, or something a little more jazzy that just a little more fun to play with. I like some of the tech tools that I can use, and just be looking for this place or for this video each week so that you know what is due this week. Now, there's a couple different ways that you can find out what's due this week. You don't have to wait for me to post a video. I'm going to move my camera here a little bit, so bear with me. Try not to get dizzy. Okay, so if you're looking at our course page, looks like this. You can scroll down here and see what is due this week. If you can't see that, let me get a little closer. What is due this week? Okay, that's something that you need to get used to looking at. When you click on this, what is due this week, it's printable versions. You're going to be able to pull up this week's assignments. So we're on week 2, so I'm going to click on week 2 assignments. That'll bring it up. And it says this week you must complete 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, and begin working on the Chapter 2 discussion forum in Moodle. Okay, so there's a lot of things that you have to do this week, and so you're probably asking yourself, why is there so much that I have to do? Well, basic math, we cover a lot of objectives. And this first part, we need to get started and get you used to doing a lot of work. Unfortunately, you're going to have every week about 4 or 5 assignments. Now, that might be homework assignments and a quiz, or maybe homework assignments and a test, but you will have a lot of work to do in this class. So know that that is someplace that you can go to find your work in our Moodle course. And like I said, that's going to be right down here under, it's right now it says Get Started Here. But this Get Started Here title is going to change in about the next 10 days, a week to 10 days, because I'm going to give everybody one more chance to get started. This week 1 Get Started Here book, it's called a book, open that up and here's all your instructions. If you did not do this last week, this is where you need to be to get caught up. So I'm going to leave all that Get Started information up for another week or so those people that are a little bit behind can get started. And then after that, everywhere where you see assignment and discussion schedules, you're going to see what is due this week, and I'm going to stick this video right here as soon as I get done. And you can always look under the What is Due This Week file like I just showed you. And this file here that says assignment schedule and discussion schedule, on these you can click on it and see the entire semester. So you can see what's due for the entire semester and when it's going to be due, made available and when it's going to be due. And that goes not just for the assignments in my math lab, but also for the discussions. And so here's the discussion forums, when they're made available and when they're due. Also, while I'm here, I want to point out, if you did not do the VoiceThread forum last week, which was due last week, I want you to go ahead and do that. Introduce yourself here. If you haven't introduced yourself, you need to make sure that you do so. Last week you were supposed to introduce yourself in the forum, get registered in my math lab, and complete the scavenger hunt. And the scavenger hunt can be found right back up here under week 1 Get Started Here. Now this VoiceThread forum, these are a lot of fun, and get used to doing VoiceThreads. We're going to be doing some more of those, and it'll be a way for us to communicate and get to know each other. I've already enjoyed getting to know each other more here, and especially right here this says Jennifer, but remarkably it was not Jennifer's text. It was actually Greg's because he was using his wife. So it was kind of interesting when I clicked on this and it says, "Hi, I'm Greg," and we've got a picture of Jennifer. That was kind of funny. Good one, Greg. I see that you did get it figured out, so that's awesome. Okay, back to class. Another thing, while I've got this camera out here, I do want to show you this week, along with the assignments that you have to do in my math lab, you need to start working on the discussion forum. And the discussion forum, you're going to find every chapter has a discussion forum. And every chapter's discussion forum will be underneath Chapter 2 get-togethers, Chapter 3 get-togethers, whatever class it is. Here's Chapter 2, and then down here under get-togethers. Click on Chapter 2 discussion forum, and you're going to see the discussion forum here. Now, sometimes it might be a discussion forum like this one where we're going to type in our responses, or it might be a voice thread. I'll use different types of forums. This week is a discussion forum right here in Moodle. So go down to Chapter 2 get-togethers, and look for that so that you can start working on that. And you'll be graded on your first initial response, and then you need to respond to a classmate as well. So again, that's under Chapter 2 Get-Togethers. You'll also see a big blue button, class meeting here, And if you have any questions that you would like to ask me, we can get together in the Big Blue Button class meeting. It's real easy. You just click on it. That's going to be on Friday at 1:30. So Friday at 1:30, we will get together in the Big Blue Button. Okay, so something that you want to do in Big Blue Button is if you've got questions for me, you can ask those right there. If you've got questions that you don't think anyone has, ask me in Big Blue Button. Or you can always come up here right underneath a header. It says our course bulletin board. We can post things here under questions, concerns, and tips. If you think someone in the class can answer the question and you don't have time to wait for me to get back to you on an email, maybe over the weekend, you can always post things here under questions, concerns, and tips. So there's lots of different ways that you can get questions answered. So again, that Big Blue Button meeting will be Friday at 1:30. And after I get done making this video, I will post that time right down here under the Big Blue Button. That way you know what time that's going to be. Okay, so some other things we want to talk about this week. I'm going to put this back. Try not to get anybody too dizzy. Okay, if you printed that page off, it looks something like this. And you can see what's due this week, week 2, January 20th through 26th. And you can see that we've got 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 2-4, 2-5, and begin working on Chapter 2 discussion forum in Moodle. It's very important that you go back to Moodle and look to see what is due. Because it's not, if you just rely on looking in My Math Lab, you're going to miss something, especially discussion forums, which are worth 25 points, and you don't want to miss those. So this is something that you might want to get used to printing off each week. That way you know what's due, and you can make sure that you're always on task in the class. One more thing I want to point out, let me see. The thing that I forgot to talk about was all of those assignments are going to be due Sunday night. Now, if you don't get it done Sunday night, it will remain open for another week, so you get a week grace period. But every day that you don't do it, you'll lose 5 points. So you want to do it as soon as possible, because let's say it takes you a full extra week to get those done, you're going to lose 35 points in the process, and so that's not a very good thing. You're going to have 65% in the end. And that's if you make 100 on the assignment. So make sure that you get those due by Sunday night the 26th. All your assignments will most generally be due Sunday night at 11:59. Okay, if you guys have any other questions, make sure that you email me in the course email. Put it up on that forum. You can call me. Do whatever you need to do. I want to make sure that you guys are successful. So if you haven't done last week's assignments, get caught up. You got an extra week to get caught up. Make sure you do this week's assignments. And make sure you check back to this same spot every week so that you can see these videos and print off the documents that tell you what is due this week. Have a wonderful week. Good luck in math. If you have any questions, make sure you let me know. And one more thing, I would be happy to make videos of problems for you. If you have a problem that you're having difficulty with, let me know what it is, and I'll make a LiveScribe video for you so that you can I can post that LiveScribe video on the class, and then everybody can watch it because maybe everyone's having the same problem. All right, that's it for now. I know this was lengthy, but it had a lot of information to get through to you. Have a wonderful week. Talk to you later.